God, this looks so fucking terrible. Oh my god, this looks, this looks terrible. Last time, we went to 2 different dungeons, 2 different temples, and we powered up our sword to defeat Ganon. We said bye to Medley and Makar, and that was that. Those bitch asses ain't with us no more. I should be seeing a yellow thing, and I don't see any yellow glowing. Oh, here we go. I got nervous. Well, we've arrived. Not seeing that glowing yellow entrance, however. Any ideas on that? Now how in the... What? Do them triangles work like some sort of house key too? Well, partner, your hand. Well, I'll be. So, how's it feel? Think you're ready to beat the tar out of Ganon? I'll tell you what, it's been one hell of a journey, and I couldn't be prouder to have gone on with you, Rob. Or should I say, Your Highness? Alright now, quit gawking at yourself. We got a queen of recovering with. Let's head on down, King Amigo. Fuck yeah, we are. Going down into the water. This shit's gonna be crazy. Not really, but I really do love the end of this game. Like, just everything about, you know, the last area. Just, I don't know, it's fun as fuck being in this part of the game. Like, it feels like a grand finale. Seriously, it's not anything less. Bye, buddy. I will be seeing you very shortly. LOL. What a pathetic barrier people have set up around the castle dome, by the way. Powered by a fraction of Triumph power? Really? Why would any of you think that could stand up against another Triumph's full strength? So again, LOL. Entering your home was like running a hot knife through butter. So yes, the Queen is with me, but please don't worry, Your Highness. She's in good hands. At least, I hope so after all. They'll be her hands soon. And hers will be mine. Hey, you and Zelda have had it too. Too good for far too... Oh, let's reread that. You and Zelda have had it too good for far too long, you know. Ageless for how long now? It's really time she gets a taste of what it's like to live within an old, withered body. One racked with constant, unending pain. It will be a good, humbling lesson for her. It is just a shame I cannot impart the same lesson unto you. With Zelda in tow, there's just no reason to keep you around. Worry not. I will come by to collect the Triumph Fork off your corpse after my men are through. And I suppose I'll have to have them deal with that decrepit old boat outside as well, won't I? LOL. Well, let's not delay. I'm eager to have regicide added to my arrest warrant. May you die as easily as your statue crumbled. My statue did not crumble, bitch. Goddamn. Anywho. All right then. Okay. Watch this. All right, I fucked up a little bit. No! No way. We got a game over? At the end of the game? No. Ah, we went through the entire fucking game without getting a single game over. Oh my fucking god. Oh. What makes you deserve your youth more than me? I've done terrible things, sure. Things unselfishly, for my own gain, certainly. But haven't you as well, your highness? Did you not abandon your people and flee all to preserve your own miserable life? Lol. We really should be on the same page then. None of us wish to die. Not me. Not you. Not her either. No one has to die here. My intent is not to kill. Your queen can live. She will simply gain a change of perspective. Do you know what pain is, your highness? Not the hand-wavable cuts or scrapes you've endured through your stupid little adventures. No such pain that heals and ebbs is not pain at all. Not the weight you've burdened yourself with, coming to terms with all you've let die and suffer, either. That pain is self-inflicted. You deserve to hurt for this. The pain I inquire about, the pain I ask if you felt, is a torch with kindling that never burns out. This pain is a constant flame up against your skin, your muscles, your sinews, your tendons, forever without reprieve. Have you felt this pain? I ask rhetorically. I know you haven't. You and your queen were handed a coasting through life, being treated near immortality at an age far before such problems could develop within you. But others have not been so lucky. I knew something was wrong with me the day drawing my revolver brought pain. I could not grip the gun for long. That's how it began, and it only developed further. I could not write a letter without breaks on paperwork piles when you are sheriff of Greatfish Isle. I found myself sending the deputy, your ignorant partner, out on his own more while I stayed behind to rest and wallow and wither. It was misery, pure, abject misery. I had not even yet grown into a man of middle age, and here I now was, at the mercy of my decaying form. A criminal I aimed to bring in, grabbed during a roundup I rode myself, began spouting nonsense, interesting nonsense. He told me of tools, the Triumph silverware set, and he told the potential that they could grant great desires to those who possessed them. Anything. I exchanged all he knew for his life, and he willingly spilled it all at my feet. He was so grateful. I cut him down immediately after. It was not long before I had assembled together the shattered pieces of the Triumph knife. I felt this great energy flow through my blood. Did I still feel pain? Of course I did, you fool. But alongside great, unbelievable strength. I sought a young body immediately, the mayor's daughter, and it was my plan to transfer our souls to free myself of such pain right then and there. But it did not work. Indeed, there's great power a single Triumph can imbue, but just one knife cannot realize a holder's greatest wish, I've learned. 2 pieces. 2 pieces to grant any one desire he who holds a Triumph expresses. Now, with my Triumph knife and Queen Zelda's Triumph spoon, I hold exactly what is necessary to the transfer. What? Why did that come up? Can you guys see that? Oh, you can't. My Steam controller just said it's having problems connecting, but it's not. I hold exactly what is necessary for the transfer to become reality, but realizing this will consume knife and spoon both. How then will I guarantee the agelessness I seek atop it all? Lol. This is where you come in, your highness, for so graciously delivering me to the Triumph Fork assembled and intact. I thank you from the bottom of my strained heart. Now surrender your silverware. Or die. How absolutely terrifying! Are you kidding? Scary as shit. Added that to young Robert's nightmare fuel. Okay. I don't even think that was the intentional way to do it, but fuck if that wasn't cool. Do you feel powerful swinging that sword, firing that bow? You cannot know how possibly lucky you are to endure no pain in doing so. I'm enduring pain, please don't worry. I try to avoid needlessly inflaming my own hands, but for you, I will make an exception. Climb the structure if you wish to face me. Tire your bones. Make sore your muscles. And after, you will only understand a tenth of how I feel every waking moment. Don't keep me waiting. Your Highness. A suggestion, Your Highness. Look around. Gaze upon this land that you failed to protect. Then, tell me next. Why go against me, Because a decrepit old boat told you to? Because you might feel an obligation? Because you regret not doing so before? Lol. It can't really be regret that has brought you to the bottom of the sea, can it? How ridiculous. We all regret things, Your Highness, but we move on. It's simply childish to cling on to the past, to relive past glories, to want to make things right. But then again, you do inhabit a child's body. I could even be granting too much credit. You just as well may be here simply to collect that inspited bounty. And if that's the case, you'd do far better to simply sell your triumph work. Far better. Lol. Lol. Lol, 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 lol. It just occurred to me. Perhaps you want mine. My triumph knife. Perhaps you may even want hers. The triumph spoon as well. Yes, your greed and selfishness drove you to flee from your kingdom. Suppose it could just as well bring you here now. It's not as if I blame you, Your Highness. After all, we both want the same things. Agelessness, immortality, and a grand desire granted on top of it all. When the triumphs are together, they will take form, and then you must only reach out and merely touch to have what is yours. The last painted movement I will ever have to make again. Well, I already know what I'm wishing for. The question is, what would your wish be? Actually, there burns a far more pressing question to be answered now that I think about it. And that is, do you think you can take my knife away from me? I forgot about that part. You were right to flee before. You never stood a chance against me. Not then, not now. Not with that idiotic blade and not with this undeserved silverware either. What good is the greed of a silver-spooned ruler versus he with the resolve to forge for himself a brighter future? The day has finally come. I can hardly believe it. The full triumph silverware is set. Inhumane power, forever youth, and my greatest desire. The table is set. Hear my command well. Tear me out of this decaying body and swap my soul with that of His Highness. Now just hold your horses a dang minute. I already done gone and touched the damn thing myself now. So I reckon this here that yellow gnome hat will grant my wish instead. Howdy, Sheriff. Been a while. Notice anything different? Now don't tell me you ain't digging the new duds. Now let's see here. How'd that go again? The table's plumb been set. So clean out your ears and listen up. From all I've learned all the place, this here's kingdom's been coated in blood from head to toe by one auburn-haired son of a bitch. But I figure, if he's in here wanted so bad, why can't he have it? Where's the harm? So I say, give him the Gnome Kingdom. But now, what kind of deal would it be to hand over something dirty to another man? I reckon we better give it a spit shine first. So, hear my command well, Eating Irons. Wash this entire kingdom away, with Ganon in it. Now this ain't near satisfying and doming you right where your sorry ass stands would be, but I reckon this will do the job just fine. And while you're gargling water, I suggest you ponder yourself this. You've been in a great deal of pain, sure. But in attempting to escape what ails you, you inflicted a hell of a lot more hurt on the plenty of good folk who didn't deserve it. And now, you're gonna meet your maker at the bottom of the sea. So I ask you this. Was it worth it? Enjoy your swim, Sheriff. Was it worth it? LMAO, of course it's been worth it, you fucking relic. Of course even you at your pathetically feeble old age would lack the necessary perspective to see this. This is the problem with him, with the undeserved royalty he made his partners, with the vermin that lived in Greatfish in this pathetic kingdom too. You all lack perspective. 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 I didn't want to yell, sorry. The only one who lacks perspective here is the fool who can't see the water rising up to his neck. And ours too if we don't hurry this up. Rob, are you hurt? Do I look fucking hurt? I look hurt. You really came. I sure did. While I was passed out, I had a couple of nightmares. In the first, I was eaten by a bunch of gnomes. Not that I haven't had that one before. In the second, I was on the throne again, like the old days, and you decided to stay and fight. It was a nightmare. From where I sat, I was able to watch you face off with Ganon. You strode forward with this saber, and he just effortlessly beat you down. It was like watching Mako try to pick a fight with Gonzo. He didn't last a second. When I woke up, something had occurred to me. I've always held it against you for running off the way you did. I don't think a part of me always will. There isn't a single way I can forgive that. But, at the same time, I never considered the sheer weight of what we had asked you to burden by your shoulders alone. I was your queen. I should have been willing to stride into battle alongside you. Going up against this lunatic? Alone? No one should have to do that. We both had trident pieces. And we both decided against wishing away Ganon in the first place, because neither of us wanted to lose our silverware. King and queen coward. Man. What I'm trying to get at is, I'm here. I'm here now. I'm here, and you're here. So let's do this right. Right? Fuck yeah, princess. What a disappointing outcome. But just 2 tribe pieces were consumed, of course. I need to locate the third that is aimlessly floating around this water as we speak. I've dealt with this pain a lifetime. What's a little longer to find? What, the Triumph Teaspoon? Triumph Spork? I'm sure more exist out there. But it seems clear to me now that I had to best rid myself of certain pests before such a search can begin. There are plenty of children atop the Great Sea that can offer me their bodies instead. So I reckon there's really no need for either of you to leave this place alive. How about it, Your Highness? Ready to finally die for your kingdom? Fuck yeah, I am. God damn. Took a while. It would not be golden cutscene anyway. I know it wouldn't. Whoa. This is such bullshit. Well, too little, too late. Huh. Your Highness. He did just say Rolf, rolling on the floor laughing. Whoa, dude. Hey, I've got you. That was some mighty fine fighting, partner. You can say I wouldn't have been happier we'd been able to drag this auburn head ass back to Greyfish for a proper hanging, but having his head plumb run through works. So, you reckon the bounty office will accept this statue? Yeah, didn't think so either. Guess this one's on me. Suppose I got myself caught up in the moment there. Not really even sure if you wanted your kingdom now that I'm thinking about it. But then, who knows what the bastard would have wanted after getting that foolish idea he's granted. Don't think I much regret my own wish though. Figure the Gnome's Kingdom final chapter should be penned here. Rob, I apologize, Your Majesty, but Ganon went wrong about one thing. You just ain't fit to be a king. You did the right thing in the end, and you did this old boat proud too, fella. This place sure had to have a lot of blood spilled for that happened. I reckon it's best we close the book on the Gnome Kingdom considering. And, little lady, far be it from me to criticize a queen who seems to have done her people as well as she could given the circumstances handed to her, but, well, there ain't no people left to lead for you down here no more. But up there, I reckon a crew's waiting for you, the captain, to return now, ain't they? Shoot. Listen to me sputter. Almost sounds like I'm trying to convince myself I made the right decision. Now ain't that the story of my life? On that note, reckon the last chapter of my tale's too getting put to ink. Hold on, what are you saying, King? I'm sure the three of us can escape. Look, let's save the sad monologues for when we break through the surface, okay? Where's your boat, Self? Let's fetch you and get the hell out of here. King? The moment them triumph pieces granted that wish, my projecting plump went kaput. While you two were giving Ganon his what for, I raced out of his tower and began searching frantically for the one piece that hadn't gotten used. Suppose it's stating the obvious, but I managed to find the sucker. I'll be staying behind. Gonna try that sort of magic you used on your castle to bubble you two back up to the surface. Safe and sound, don't you worry. Now don't rush to protest, just hold your horses for a moment and hear me out. Your Majesties, them triumph pieces are nothing but bad news. I know your folks, but passing them down to you two as youngsters don't seem right like it worked out much, did it? They corrupted Ganon all the same. Or hell, maybe the sheriff was born a bastard and that knife merely enabled him. All the more reason to have him hid. Two of them triangles are history, and I'm gonna make damn sure the third joins them. So I'm gonna use what little mitch I got left, tuck this thing deep away where it ain't ever gonna be found again. That's a cowboy's promise, your Majesties. I'm proud of you, partner. And of course you too as well, little lady. My story ends here, but I reckon yours are finally getting their proper start. You both be safe out there, whether it's the Great Sea or beyond. Don't you let me down dying to some moblin now. Sorry, your Majesties. Just one more thing. If my body ever resurfaces, whether intact or driftwood, bury me at Great Fish, would you? I've said my piece. Better get you both out now before my rambling ends up. Fear not. It was an honor being your partner. Partner. So long. Shamigo. No fucking way. God damn it. Why do they do this? I don't want to know what this is. Please. It looks normal so far. Oh, good God. No, no, no. No, what's gonna happen? It looks normal so far. So I'm a little concerned. But why would this be the only pre-rendered cutscene in the game? It can't be. This shit, I'm being lied to right now. Fuck, what's gonna happen? There's something fishy going on here. There's something real weird about to go down. The game doesn't end like this. This is not just a pre-rendered cutscene. Oh God. What's gonna happen? What is this? Guys, I don't trust this shit for a minute. What's next is a good question. I wanted you guys to help me figure that out. Casey recommended Super Mario RPG. But I'm probably gonna do a couple smaller streams in between. Because this was relatively short. Only because I knew what to expect. Your devotion performed by Yoga, the gnome performed by Pink Floyd. Oh. Medley and Toon Lake Super Butte, directed by PichuFan777. Good Time Naked Dead, manufactured, sold by X-Heart. Second Quest Gnome 103, Garden Gnome figurines. Ass Out Gnome is of unknown origin. Oh, these are all the pictures. On a budget of $36 million, finished theatrical run at $193 million. Special thanks. Is he saying suck a dick? What is he saying? My little brother. The Wind Editor GC. The Wind Waker randomizer server itself. The Beach Cabana and Funny Factory servers. Everyone who has helped donate or spread word to my Ko-Fi to keep me alive. Yes, this guy makes music and art, by the way. And you, my gayest player. I highly recommend checking out the creator's Twitter and his YouTube. Approxim, that's him. He's very talented. He's a very great writer. The dialogue was so well written, and it wasn't cringy like I was really scared it was going to be. It was just really well done. Raise the anchor. Forward we sail. First up, Great Fish, then wherever Medley's from. And finally, Greener Lawns. This guy should rewrite Phantom Hourglass next. Good God.